Did Airbus really copy winglet technology from Boeing? That's the core of a long-running controversy in the aviation world. It all started when Aviation Partners accused Airbus of using proprietary blended winglet designs originally developed for Boeing without proper authorization. This legal dispute shed light on the behind-the-scenes battles over a seemingly simple aerodynamic upgrade that changed modern aviation: winglets. The introduction of winglets on passenger jets was a major leap for the industry. While early development began in the 1970s and 80s, with smaller aircraft, winglets didn't become widely adopted on large commercial jets until the late 1990s and early 2000s. NASA's spin-off highlighted how winglets helped reduce drag by cutting down on wingtip vortices, the swirling air that forms where high-pressure air under the wing meets low-pressure air above it. This aerodynamic tweak significantly cut down fuel consumption, making winglets both environmentally and economically beneficial. By the end of the 1980s, aircraft like the Boeing 747-400 and McDonnell Douglas MD-11 featured winglets, marking the beginning of their widespread use on large jets. But it was Boeing's next-generation 737 program, launched in 1993, that took winglets mainstream. Originally intended for Boeing business jets, the blended winglet design was developed in collaboration with Seattle-based Aviation Partners. After successful testing, including trials starting in 1997, Boeing rolled out the feature commercially. Southwest Airlines became the first to operate the 737 Next Gen with these improvements in 1998. By 2000, blended winglets became an option for airline customers, and the results were impressive. A single 737-700 equipped with blended winglets saved about 100,000 gallons of fuel per year. Airlines quickly saw the cost-saving benefits and adopted the modification en masse. Aviation Partners, a small but innovative company founded in 1991 by Joe Clark, had already made a name for itself developing winglets for business jets like those from Dassault, Gulfstream, and Hawker. Its blended winglet design, characterized by its graceful upward swoop, gained traction for its ability to reduce drag, improve range, and even lower aircraft noise. The firm's joint venture with Boeing in 1999 led to more than 3,500 sets of winglets being installed on Boeing aircraft, including the 737 family. Meanwhile, Airbus had its own approach. Long before Sharklets, the A320 family came equipped with wingtip fences, a different kind of wing enhancement that served the same purpose: reduce drag and save fuel. Most A320s had these by default, and Airbus even retrofitted fence tips on aircraft like the A300 and A310. The Super Jumbo A380 also came with wingtip fences as standard. Although Airbus was slower to embrace blended winglets, they weren't completely behind the curve. In fact, many of their jets already featured efficiency-enhancing wingtips. But it wasn't until the 2000s, after Boeing's winglets had proven themselves, that Airbus began exploring a new solution that could match the performance of blended winglets. Between 2006 and 2011, Airbus collaborated with Aviation Partners to explore fitting blended winglets on the A320. However, after mixed initial test results, Airbus opted to go its own way. By 2011, it had unveiled its own winglet design, the Sharklet. Airbus patented the design in Europe, then began equipping A320 family jets with the new component. However, this move reignited tensions. In December of that year, Airbus filed a lawsuit in Texas seeking to invalidate Aviation Partners' 1994 patent on blended winglet technology. According to court filings, Airbus argued that the existence of the patent hindered its ability to market Sharklets across the A320 fleet without facing potential royalty demands. Just a few weeks later, Aviation Partners responded by filing a motion to dismiss the case and defending its intellectual property. Aviation Partners claimed that Airbus's Sharklets bore a striking similarity to their own blended winglets. Joe Clark, in court documents, pointed out that two Airbus engineers listed as inventors on the Sharklet patent, Michael Carwin and Frank Thurich, had previously worked directly with Aviation Partners in the evaluation of winglet concepts for the A320. The lawsuit underscored the complexities of intellectual property when manufacturers share data and testing partnerships, then part ways. Ultimately, Airbus paid an undisclosed settlement to Aviation Partners, allowing the Sharklet program to continue. The incident further fueled speculation that Airbus had copied Boeing's winglet solution, but the real issue lay in the shared origin with Aviation Partners. That said, Airbus wasn't exactly late to winglet technology overall. Its early use of wingtip fences on the A320 family already delivered modest efficiency benefits. Only a few early A320s lacked them. However, Sharklets, with their larger surface area and better aerodynamics, clearly outperformed the older fence design. As winglet use expanded, different configurations emerged for different aircraft types. While blended winglets became popular on narrow bodies like the 737 and A320, wide-body jets leaned more towards canted winglets. These angled designs, seen on aircraft like the A330, A340, and the Boeing 747, provide efficiency improvements without the same shape as blended winglets. Some aircraft, like the 767, have since been retrofitted with blended winglets, while Airbus's A330neo and A350 feature shorter curved wingtip designs. Boeing's development didn't stop with blended winglets. It later introduced split scimitar winglets for the 737, which include a downward-pointing fin for improved performance. The 777X features even more advanced wingtips, and the 737 MAX uses advanced technology, AT, winglets, to push efficiency even further. By comparison, the Sharklet stands shoulder to shoulder with Boeing's blended winglet in terms of dimensions. Both stand at 8 feet 2 inches tall. These winglets deliver an average 4 to 6% reduction in fuel consumption, which adds up to major cost savings over an aircraft's lifetime. So, while Airbus faced accusations of copying and even ended up paying for it, they did bring valuable innovation to their fleet. Their decision to delay implementing Sharklets wasn't purely oversight. In the 1990s, when fuel prices were lower, the pressure to improve efficiency just wasn't there. But after oil prices surged in the wake of 9/11, the economic case for fuel-saving upgrades became much stronger. Today, winglets, blended, canted, split scimitar, and others are a standard feature across modern aircraft. From the 777 and A350 to the 737 MAX and A320neo, almost every modern jet benefits from some kind of wingtip optimization. The technology's evolution is a testament to the ongoing competition between Boeing and Airbus, where even the smallest aerodynamic tweak can spark innovation or litigation. Stay tuned for daily aviation news, exclusive analysis, and deep dives into the world of commercial aviation, airline orders, and premium air travel. If you're passionate about aircraft, wide-body jets, or traveling in style, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell so you never miss an update.